Don't let fear keep you from being willing to take action. And then the last thing we talked about was attitude of greatness. Attitude of greatness. Okay? An attitude of greatness really is what separates a lot of people who think they're going to be a leader and who actually can lead. Just to make sure you're ready to pay attention, let's do this. I want you to clap your hands one time when my hands pass. So when you see my hands pass, just clap your hand one time, okay? This just make sure you're paying attention. Here we go. Ready? You do understand what I said, right? It's when my hands pass is when you would do that, right? Here we go. Ready? Okay, a little bit louder. Ready? You see that? Now, do you think you could, I'll go and then I'll come back, okay? Ready? Got it. Ready? You think you could do a triple?
Yeah.
Here's the triple. Here's the triple. Ready? Let's have some fun in here. First of all, my name is Ted Wiese. Call me Ted. You don't need to call me Mr. Wiese. You don't need to call me Mr. Ted. Some people occasionally I've had them forget my name and somebody was like, hey, talking dude. Don't call me talking dude, okay? My workshops are more like this. I consider this kind of a workshop. I don't know what you have in mind, but what I have in mind is this. I doubt you want to just sit there for the next 45 minutes. So we're going to try to do some activities, okay? Your first activity is going to be this. I'm going to give everybody in here a card. Has a number on it. Doesn't matter what number you get. You're going to get a card. And what you're going to do is this. You are going to apply the message that I spent time talking to you about in there, the message of this. You have to be willing to take action. So here's what you're going to do. When you get your card, now, first thing you're going to do is you're going to stand up, and I want you to work in all the open areas, okay? So don't sit there. I want you to stand up and kind of interact. So everybody's going to get a card. And what you're going to do is this. First thing you need to do is show everybody what number you are. Now, as you're showing everybody what number you are, at the exact same time, I want you to try to do all the activities on the front of your card as fast as you can. And I know you may be asking yourself, what are the activities on the front of the card? Let me give you an example. First one on this card, it says, find a number 2 and introduce them to a number 3. So, everybody's going to be walking around. We have this open area, we have this area. Everybody's going to be walking around like this. As you're walking around showing everybody what number you are, you're also looking for a number 2. When you see a 2, instead of just smiling at them, grab them and drag them with you until you find a 3. When you find a 3, introduce those 2 people together. If you don't know their name, look at their name tag. Then introduce them together, okay? Then, I don't want you to write on these, okay? So then, use your thumb and just bump down to the next one. The next one says, find a number 10 and rub elbows with them. So quickly find a 10. Move on to the next one, okay? It's a race. It is a race. I am looking for the first 2 people who get all 18 activities done, okay? In fact, I have got the coolest award for the first 2 people who get them all done. Now, we are on the honor system today. Don't do half of them and be like, I'm done. You have to do them all, okay? Now, I'm going to put your papers like this. Don't touch it just yet, okay? All right? Don't grab them just yet. Right here. You guys have 4 right here, right? You guys have 4. Okay? And you have 3. All right? Now, when I say go, it is a race to see who can do these the fastest. All right? Now, when I say go, the people on the end, don't just take one for yourself and leave the rest of them there. People on the end, you quickly grab the stack, you stand up, you hand one to everybody in your row, and then we're going to work in all these open areas, okay? And then it's a race. First 2 individuals that get them all done, I have got the coolest award for you. All right? Everybody know what you're doing? Yeah. On your mark. Get set. Last thing I forgot to tell you. Sorry, that was my fault. Don't take one for yourself and then just chuck the rest of them down the row, okay? You actually have to hand one to everybody. Go! Pass out your papers. Okay, work as fast as you can. Work as fast as you can.
You gave us an extra one.
Okay, I'll be the 6th.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
10. 11. Come here with me. 8. 11. 8. Are you an 8? They're an 11. Kinley, are you an 8? So 12. 4. Number 4. Why are they all bunched up there? Guys, move down with it.
11.
Anybody 11 anytime. You are the great one.
Hi.
I'm 8.
Ted, nice to meet you.
Where's 9? Those are 3. We should. Are you 10? Is there any 11?
That's a 6. That's a 6. Done?
Yes.
All right, time's up. I've got my 2 winners. I've got my 2 winners.
No.
Have a seat quickly, everybody. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Number 6. I only need 2 more. I couldn't find the number 6.
Everybody have a seat. Pass your papers to the front edge. Pass your papers to the front edge.
I only needed a number 6. I was done.
All right. And as I walk by, you can just hand those to me. Thank you, friend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right. So, I told you when we were in the other. Oh, here's somebody's name tag. Clayton. Congratulations, Clayton. Looks like you got run over. And this one is McKinley. Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
All right. So remember, to be a leader, you have to be willing to take action. And the reason I did that activity is I wanted to give you a chance to practice what I'm talking about. You know what I noticed about that activity is the second I said go, I saw every one of you do the same thing. Every single one of you got the card, you stood up, you at least tried to do that. Every single one of you, same thing. Got up, you at least tried to do that. Once again, I can't reinforce this enough. If you want to be a leader, be willing to step up and take action. There were 2 people who did this faster than everybody else. I need my 2 winners. You were second, right? And you were first, right? Come on up here. Come on up here. You were close? All right. Congratulations. Hey, what do we owe these 2 people? Come on up, guys. Come on up. Okay. By the way, that little applause you just gave, that was pathetic. There we go. There we go. It's better. It's better. So I was trying to find something that I could pass out at my breakout session that students would be so excited to earn, and I didn't have any good ideas. So I sat down with this company and I asked them about it, and they were like, oh, we've got the perfect thing. I'm like, you do? He's like, it's perfect. I'm like, cool, let me see it. He's like, Ted, before I show it to you, let me just tell you this. You're gonna have students begging you for one of these. I said, no, wait a minute. You're telling me they're gonna be begging? He said, you watch. Some of them will get on their hands and knees and beg you for one. These are so cool. I'm like, let me see what it is. He's like, Ted, it's a keychain. I know. I looked at him like some of you are looking at me. I'm like, what, are you stupid? They don't want a keychain. Well, these are no ordinary keychains. First of all, they're in the shape of a key. Oh, yeah. Today we've been talking about the keys to leadership, right? What are you trying to earn? Your key. As if that wasn't cool enough. Check this out. Here comes the begging part. These keychains are flexible. Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Look at their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Look at their eyes. They're jealous. They want your key. Let me see your keychain for a second. Don't do that. I just stole that from you. That is exactly what they're going to try to do. So let's try that again. You got one? Can I see it?
No.
There you go. I had somebody just like you the other day. He was so excited for his keychain, kind of like you are right now. He was so excited. He got his keychain. He was like, that's the nicest keychain I've ever seen in my life. It's so flexible. And then he went back to his table and he just laid it on his table. I see this kid on the other side of the room. Starts staring at the keychain. All of a sudden, right in the middle when I was talking, the kid jumps up, he runs over and he snags the keychain. He ran out the door. We never saw him again the rest of the day. Don't let that happen to you, buddy. You hang on to your keychain, all right? Have a seat. One more time. Give these 2 people a nice big round of applause. Okay. Leaders are willing to take action. Let me give you an example. I was doing this full school assembly, and there were about 1,000 students in the school, and we were going to be in the gymnasium. The bell rings, and they get on the announcement and say, okay, everybody go to the gym. I was in the gym. I'm waiting for everybody to get there. Now, leading into the gym were 2 sets of double doors. So you had 2 double doors here, then you had 2 double doors over here. Now, only one of the doors was open. I didn't know it at the time, but from outside of the gym, the other 3 doors were locked. Students start coming to the gym. Well, because only one door is open, the other ones are locked, they're trying to get everybody through one door. Imagine 1,000 students trying to squeeze through one door. Can you imagine what was looking there? Everybody's getting squeezed. But once they got through, they just ran over and sat with their friends. I look over and I'm like, this is going to take forever. This is going to take forever to get 1,000 students through just the one open door. All of a sudden, I see this girl. She gets squeezed through like everybody else. But instead of running over and sitting with her friends, I see what she does. And she gets through and she kind of takes a step back. Then she just reaches down and she opens one of the other doors. You see, from inside the gym, they weren't locked. It was just the outside of the gym they were locked. So as she opens another one of the doors, somebody from the outside grabs the door. Now you have 1,000 people trying to get through 2 doors. She didn't stop there. She went over to the other set of double doors and she opened those 2 double doors. Somebody from the outside grabbed those, and now you have 1,000 people trying to come through 4 doors. She didn't do it because she's the door leader. She didn't do it because the principal asked her to do it. She did it because it's the right thing to do. She did it because there was a problem and somebody needed to come up with a solution, and she was willing to simply step up and take action. You see, guys, being a leader, it doesn't mean you have to come up with some idea that nobody's ever heard of, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're like the next Steve Jobs. It's amazing. Some of you may do that. But for others, we can make a difference through our leadership by doing the little things every single day. Okay? The next key I want to talk to you about is this idea of teamwork, of being able to work with other people. Leaders know that to be effective, they must be able to work with other people. Leadership's not standing up and telling everybody what to do. It's about getting a group of individuals to work together. To help me prove my point, I need 6 volunteers. Your hand was first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 volunteers. Okay? Guys, as a team, I want you to put this hula hoop together.
All right, each person take one.
They don't go like that. Hold on, I go this way. Here we go. You face it that way. And then go like that. Just go.
Good. That didn't take you too long. That was easy. That's not like the whole thing you're doing. I just wanted to make sure you knew what a hula hoop looked like. Okay? Here's your activity. Can everybody see? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand there in a circle. And here are the rules to the activity. I'll stand right here. You scoot back just about a foot. Perfect. 2 rules to this activity. Rule number 1, put your arms and fingers just like this. Okay? During this activity, you got to keep your arms and fingers parallel to the floor. In other words, try not to go like this or like this. Okay? Don't turn them over. Just as best you can, keep them parallel to the floor. Okay? Now you're going to need to spread out a little bit, because rule number 2 is this. I want the hula hoop on your fingertips. Just on your fingertips. So scoot out. There you go. Perfect. Now you need to scoot back just a tad. Perfect. Can everybody feel the hula hoop on their fingertips? Scoot back just a little bit. Just your fingertips, Sam. Everybody feel it? Everybody feel it? Rule number 2 is this. You must always maintain contact with the hula hoop. There can never be any space between your fingers and the hula hoop. Okay? So what you're going to do is, as a team, show everybody how easy it is to work as a team. All I want you to do is lower it to the floor. Okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on. Let us go down. Dot, dot, dot.
No space between your fingers and the hula hoop, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I might not have given you the instructions correctly. I want you to go down. I did say that, didn't I?
Scoot it
Huh?
that way a little bit so we can actually
Did I?
center it.
I did say down, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I made a mistake there. Okay, so this time, let's try that again. This time, though, I'll help you. Go down. All right, here we go. Same thing. Fingers always touching the hula hoop, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's how you go down.
Go down.
And then now, let us go down.
Okay, remember, keep your arms and fingers parallel to the floor. Okay?
Why are we going up?
Yeah,
Go
down.
Everyone just bend down and
just like start crouching.
You know what, guys? This is really not working very well. How about giving this group a nice big round of applause? Guys, have a seat. Have a seat. Now, I know some of you are like, you picked the wrong people. Here's the truth. I've done that activity. I bet I've done that activity 900 times. I do it with student groups. I do it with faculty groups. I do it with corporate groups. I've never seen a group go down. It looks easy, doesn't it? I've never seen a group go down, and here's why. 2 rules to that activity. Rule number 1, keep your arms and fingers parallel to the floor. That's not a problem. It's rule number 2. Rule number 2, you must always maintain contact with the hula hoop. In order to maintain contact with the hula hoop, I have to put a tiny amount of pressure up, which forces the person next to me to have to put a tiny amount of pressure up. And the next thing you know, did you see him? Why are you going up? I'm not going up. You're not going up? Why are you doing this then? Right? It's so tempting as a member of a team to immediately blame somebody else. Leaders understand that everything they do impacts everybody else. To be an effective leader, you have to understand that everything you do, every action you take, everything you say, the attitude you bring is going to impact everybody else. Okay? Let me give you another example of how to do this. Here's what I'd like for you to do. I want you guys to turn your chairs, and I want you to kind of join this table. And I want you to turn your chairs so you're joining kind of this table. And I want you two to join these four, and I want you two to turn your chairs so you're joining them. Okay, so you two will go with this group. This is going to be your team. And in a fun way, real quickly, you are going to compete against the other couple teams in here. First thing you know, you need to think of yourself as a team. Easiest way to do that is quickly stand up and high five every teammate. Real quick, stand up, high five every teammate. High five everybody.
We gotta make a team. High five.
Quickly, high five everybody. High five everybody. Good. Who's got the best team in here?
We do.
Huh? You do? We're about ready to find out. Okay. Here's your first challenge as a team. You're not allowed to go in a circle. You cannot go in a predetermined pattern. Your team is going to count to 50. Somebody's going to say 1, somebody else is going to say 2, somebody different will say 3, somebody else will say 4. If 2 people say the same number, or if 2 people talk at the same time, you have to start back over at 1. Okay? Go. Count to 50 as a team.
1, 2, 3. Oh, can't go in 1.
Wait, hold on. Just to review, you can't go in a circle, you can't go in a predetermined pattern, and you cannot indicate in any way who's going to speak next. It's got to be random. Go. Count.
1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2. Oh my God. 2. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5, 6.
We all wait too long.
Okay. 1, 3, 3. No, we can 11. 1, 2, 3. All right.
3.
Raise your hands. 7.
All right, time out. As I'm standing here listening to all of you, I notice that some of you can't even get past 5.
We were at 6.
But you know what? That doesn't surprise me. And I'll tell you why. Whenever I give a group of individuals, whenever I give a team, when I give you the motivation to go do something, but I don't allow you to use any leadership, that's kind of like asking you to run as fast as you can in the dark. I mean, you may get lucky and you may get a little ways. Eventually, you're going to hit something and die. Okay? Asking a group to work without leadership is asking it to fail. Let me show you the difference between working without leadership and what happens when we introduce this powerful concept of leadership. Same thing. Still can't go in a circle. Still cannot go in a predetermined pattern. But this time, somebody on your team can indicate who is going to speak when. And this time, it's a race to 50. When your team hits 50, I want you and your teammates to jump out of your chair, make as much noise as you can so I know who was first. On your mark, get set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 4, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 12, 19, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34, 36, 40, 45, 46, 38, 49, 50.
Done right here. Nice. You guys did it. All right, let's try it again. Now, let's go a little bit faster. Hey, beat him again. Beat him again. Scoot together, guys. Scoot together. Okay? Here we go. Now you know who you have to beat. Okay? Hey, beat him again. On your mark, get set, go.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 29, 30, 36, 37, 38, 39, 34.
Where'd you get 40 from? We were at
36,
35.
36, 37, 45, 46, 42, 43.
Done, right back here. Nice job. What happened to you guys?
We went to 30 to 40.
Well, that was convenient. Hey, last time. Scoot together, scoot together. Here we go, last time. On your mark, get set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 10, 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, 19, 17, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 34, 36, 30, 38, 40, 11, 46, 43. I can't, I'm serious, I can't hear. 34, 35, 41, 36, 45, 47,
Done! Now, you know, when I was watching you, you should see it. The first time you did this, it's kind of just like 1, 2, 3. Then it gets competitive. Start scooting in a little bit. And by that last time, you should have seen the facial expressions. You're just like, go, point to me, I'm ready, right? And see, a leader understands this. And what I mean by that is this. Think if you would have done this activity. Think if I would have been part of this group and I would have done this. Forget the rest of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? We probably would have gone faster. Guess how about, what do you think it does to the rest of the group?
Makes them feel sad.
Yeah, they're totally not involved at all. And see, a leader understands the power of this. That can they get everybody to feel like they can contribute? Look, guys, not everybody can be an all-state athlete. Not everybody can be the lead in the play, but everybody can have a role. Everybody can feel like they're a part of it. And what the best leaders do is they make even the backup second baseman feel as if they're a part of the team. Maybe the lead in the play, maybe they have the ability to make even the people who work behind the scenes feel as if they're part of it. Leaders make a difference. Leaders make sure that everybody feels like they have something to contribute. To help me prove my point and to help you practice that concept, I need 4 volunteers. 4 leaders. 4 people who are willing to take action. 4 people who are willing to make it happen.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Me. I'll do it. Pick me.
There's 3, 4. Perfect example. Leaders make things happen. I just stood there all day. Some of you are like, you know what leaders do? I'll do that. Leaders make things happen. Guys, congratulations. This is going to be awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate this activity with you, and then everybody's going to do the activity, okay? Every school that I visit, and I hope someday I'll have a chance to visit all of your schools, but every single school that I visit, I notice there are 4 levels of student involvement. And here they are. My guess is it's true for your schools. Here are the 4 levels. Ready? You have non-participants. It's the people back at your schools who choose not to participate in what's going on. Then you have passive participants. It's the people who get involved. Maybe they do one activity. Maybe every now and then they'll show up to a game, but they're very passively involved. 3rd level, active participants. They're actively involved in what's going on at their school. And then, of course, you have the 4th level. And the 4th level are leaders. Many of you probably belong in that 4th group. We're going to do an activity in which where everybody's going to start as a non-participants, and we're trying to get everybody to become a leader. The whole point of this activity is for you to learn that you have what it takes to make a positive impact on somebody else. How it works is this. First name?
Drew.
Drew, come on out here, my man. Drew, okay. Camera, can you see Drew? Perfect. Drew, I've chosen an object for each of the 4 levels. The object I've chosen for you is that of an egg. Drew, show me what you think you would look like as an egg. Okay. Now, Drew, you don't actually have to put your face in the carpet. There you go. Drew. Drew. You got to answer me.
What?
Okay, thank you. I thought I was calling you by the wrong name. Drew, have you ever listened to an egg?
No.
No? Don't think you're weird. Most people haven't, okay? But I have. Try this when you get home from school today. Take a raw egg. Just don't anybody see you're doing it. They'll think you're nuts. Take a raw egg, put it up to your ear. Listen. You listen carefully, you can hear a sound. Don't shake it, just listen. Drew, I'm going to demonstrate the sound and I want you to repeat it. You ready? I'm an egg.
I'm an egg.
I'm an egg, I'm an egg.
I'm an egg. I'm an egg.
I'm an egg, I'm an egg, I'm an egg.
I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg.
I'm an egg, 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 I'm an egg. You got it, Drew.
I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg. 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 I'm an egg. Egg. I'm an egg. Egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg. Egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg.
Let's give Drew a big round of applause. Come on up here, Drew. Come on up here. Now, Drew, I'll tell you what, that was nice. I am going to give you a keychain for your effort. Now, Drew, you do not want to be an egg. You want to be a leader. So in just a second, everybody in the whole room is going to start as an egg. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to find another egg. That will not be hard. You know why? Because everybody's going to be an egg. So what you're going to do, Drew, is this, is you're going to find another egg, and you're going to walk up to that egg. No, you're going to roll around till you bump into another egg. And when you bump into that egg, I want you to do this. I want you to challenge that egg. 2 out of 3, rock, paper, scissors. Okay? Now, are you all, do we do this? Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Or do you just go rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, so we'll all do this. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? So it's 2 out of 3, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? If you win, you move up to the next level. If you lose, go find some other loser. I can try again. Okay? But if you win, you move up to the next level. What's your first name?
Caroline.
Come on up here, my friend. What do you think would be the next level after an egg?
A chicken.
A chicken. You show me what you think you would look and sound like as a chicken.
Papa?
Yep, you have wings. Good. Okay. Now, you know how the neck thing, you know how chickens do that? Yep. Now walk around a little bit. Now make the chicken sound.
Papa?
Perfect. Let's give her a hand. Nice job. That was good. That was really good. Now, you don't want to be a chicken. You want to be a leader. So you know what you need to do? Find another chicken. That won't be hard. If you see somebody else walking around the room like this, they've either totally lost it or they're a chicken. Assume they're a chicken. Walk up to them, 2 out of 3, rock, paper, scissors. If you win, you move up to the next level. If you lose, you have to start all over as an egg. So don't lose, okay? Congratulations. Thank you very much. You stand right here. Gabby, come on out here, Gabby. Gabby, what do you think would be the next level after a chicken?
An old chicken?
No, a dinosaur, but good guess. All right, Gabby, show me what you think you would look and sound like as a dinosaur.
Roar!
What was that? What was that?
My dinosaur.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Gabby, I'm going to give you a little help on this. You are a big, mean, loud, nasty dinosaur, okay? A little bit louder, a little bit meaner.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. What's with putting your head back? Is that just the way you do dinosaur things?
Yes.
Okay, now listen, you still seem a little bit too much like Barney right there, okay? A little too smiley still. I want you to be big, mean, loud. I mean, you're that kind of dinosaur, okay? So try it one more time. You just can't help yourself from smiling, can you? All right, let's give Gabby a big round of applause. Nice job. Now, Gabby, you don't want to be a dinosaur. You want to be a leader. So you know what you need to do? Find another dinosaur. That won't be hard. Do you see somebody walking around like, now, my guess is we're going to have two different kinds of dinosaurs in here. We're going to have the people who get into it. I mean, they're going to be into it. Roar! And then we're going to have the people who are like, roar. Okay? Either one's a dinosaur. All right? You walk up to them, you challenge them 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors. If you win, you move up to the next level. If you lose, guess what?
I'm loser.
Start over as an egg. Okay? Just start over as an egg. Gabby, congratulations. All right. But if you win, what's your name, buddy?
Trenton.
Trenton? Guess what? You stood in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
You could have stood anywhere you wanted up here. You stood at the end. You know why that's the perfect spot?
Because it's a leader.
Because once you become a leader, you don't have to make any of the sounds. You don't have to do any of the motions. All you have to do is stand there. Now, the whole point of this activity is leaders have what it takes to make a positive impact on other people. Now, I want you to think about this. The rules for the leaders change. Eggs can only challenge other eggs. Chickens can only challenge other chickens. Dinosaurs, sorry, Gabby. Dinosaurs can only challenge other dinosaurs. But leaders can challenge anybody at any level. And even if they lose, they never go backwards. The whole point of the activity is for you as a leader to apply the message that you have what it takes to make a positive impact on other people, including you 4. I want everybody in this kind of open area. I'll move this over a little bit. All in this open area. I want everybody up here in the egg position. Everybody together. I'm an egg, 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 I'm an egg. I'm so glad nobody's going to see this. Uh-oh. All right. 2 out of 3, rock, paper, scissors. Go. 2 out of 3. What?
What comes after your egg? Chicken?
Chicken.
What do I do now?
Make a difference. Make a difference, yeah.
What are you?
I'm just watching. What are you? What are you? A chicken? Find another chicken. She's a chicken. Everybody face me real quick. Listen, we're almost out of time. So real quickly, everybody stand up and face me real quickly. We gotta almost finish up here within the next like 2 minutes. Raise your hand if as of right now you're an egg. Are there any chickens in here? How about dinosaurs? How about leaders? Hey, leaders, you remember the whole point of the activity?
I was playing Never Told.
The whole point of the activity is for you to apply the message that you have what it takes to help other people. Leaders, why are there any eggs, chickens, or dinosaurs left? Remember, even if you lose, you never go backwards. I'm giving this group 90 seconds. If there are any other eggs, chickens, or dinosaurs after 90 seconds, we all start over as an egg. Go! You can purposely lose because it helps them. rock every time. Go paper. Go paper. Paper every time. Okay, raise your hand if you are an egg. Chicken. Oh. You're chicken? Dinosaurs. Leaders! See, leaders make a positive impact on other people. That activity only works as the person who becomes a leader if they say, wait a minute, I can go help other people. That's what being a leader is all about. It's about making a positive difference for other people. Guys, I'm sorry that my program is, in fact, I'm already over on time. They told me I had to be done at 11:40. Whoops. Okay. And the reason it's hard for me to be done on time is I've got so much material I'd like to share with you. And this is just the very beginning. Don't forget, leaders take action. Leaders know how to work as a member of a team. Leaders make a difference. And leaders have an attitude of greatness. I brought these little magnets. For anybody who has an interest, I'll give you a magnet to put somewhere where you're going to see it every day. And every day you look at it, I want you to ask yourself, what's my attitude today? You know what I want the answer to be?
Great.
One more time. One more time. Wait. One more time. Let's do the clapping part. And I know there'll be some students out there. I want them to be like, what was that? Okay. One more. 5, 5, 3, 3. I feel great. Ready? Go. If you want a magnet, see me, and then I think we need to be out of these doors, okay? Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for coming.